Hey everyone, I am Dr. Ravichander Janapati, Professor, School of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence, SR University, Warangal. Welcome to the course Foundation to Cognitive Science. Today's topic is Interdisciplinary Nature of Cognitive Science. Interdisciplinary Nature of Cognitive Science. So, cognitive science, it is the subject which integrates multiple disciplines to understand how the mind works. So cognitive science itself is not a single subject. It is a interdisciplinary subjects which integrates multiple subjects. And in this lecture, we are going to discuss about what are the subjects involved in cognitive science, as well as what are the real-time applications we can build with that subject, with the integrated subjects. What do you mean by interdisciplinary? So interdisciplinary means it is a combination of two or more subjects. So different subjects gives different knowledges, and they have their own area of research. So we are combining its knowledge from different fields to solve complex problems. That is called as interdisciplinary subject. So coming to cognitive science, we cannot define cognitive science subject by a single discipline. It involves multiple subjects. It involves multiple subjects. So there are different types of integration of subjects. So they are broadly divided into three types. One is within subject area. Second one, between subject areas. Third one, beyond the subject areas. So this within subject area is known as intradisciplinary. This within subject area is known as intradisciplinary. Now, between subject areas, we will call it as multidisciplinary, as well as interdisciplinary. There is a small difference between multidisciplinary as well as interdisciplinary. We will discuss later. Now, beyond the subject areas, above that subject area, also we can integrate. That is called as transdisciplinary. So coming to types of integration, there are three types. One is within subject area. This one. Next, between subject areas. Beyond subject areas. Now, here, coming to the fields or subject involved in cognitive science. First one, philosophy, linguistics, which is related with the language communication. Anthropology, which is related with the evaluation of human. Neuroscience, which is related with brain as well as neurological diseases, neurons. Next, computer science, which deals with artificial intelligence, IoT, and other different fields, as well as softwares. Next, psychology, which deals with the memory, attention of a particular person's and his mental state. So these subjects we can combine. So if we combine all these subjects one to one or one to many, so this is the subjects we can combine, then that is known as interdisciplinary or multidisciplinary. If it is within the subject area, intradisciplinary, or between different subject areas, that is multidisciplinary. So in this way, we can combine these different subjects. So if we combine these subjects, then only we will get cognitive science. So cognitive science is a subject we cannot define only with single area or single problem. So we have a one complex problem. To solve that complex problem, we will use different subjects. So that is called cognitive science, like psychology, philosophy, linguistics, anthropology, neuroscience, computer science, philosophy, or psychology. Just now we have discussed the disciplines involved in cognitive science, that are psychology, neuroscience, artificial intelligence, which mimics the human brain, linguistics, which is related with the language communication, philosophy, so theories, then anthropology, human evolution. So these topics or these disciplines are involved in cognitive science. So coming to the difference between multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary. So here, first we will discuss what is multidisciplinary. These are subjects. Let us take A, B, C, D. These are the subjects. Now, these are the different subjects. Like one deals with computers, one deals with psychology, one deals with EEG signals, biomedical. So let us consider that. And these things are involved to solve a one problem. If it provides solution to that problem, that is called multidisciplinary. Now coming to interdisciplinary. Interdisciplinary means subjects which are related. They are related. The relation is more between the subjects compared to the multidisciplinary. Let us take A, B, C, D. Common area is more between these subjects. The common area is more compared to previous one. Hence, we can solve these problems with this that is called as interdisciplinary, like psychology, philosophy. That subjects are commonly related. So now if they are integrated, that is called as interdisciplinary. Now, coming to cognitive psychology. Cognitive psychology, which deals with different domains or different topics, which involves human intelligence, language, thinking and problem solving, memory, attention, perception. So these are the topics involved in cognitive psychology. So what is meant by psychology? First, we will discuss one by one, elaborate. Psychology is the subject which deals with behavioral and mental process. It deals with behavioral and mental process. Psychology is the subject which deals with behavior and mental process. So this subject which focus on perception, memory, as well as attention, which focus on perception, memory, attention. These are the main focus areas in psychology: human perception, memory, and his attention levels. These things will play crucial role in psychology. Now, coming to neuroscience. Here, studies brain and nervous system. Neuroscience, which deals with brain and nervous system, which focus on neurons, brain regions, as well as neural activity, which studies brain and nervous system, which focus on neurons, brain regions, as well as neural activity. Now, coming to AI in cognitive science. So these are different areas. This particular AI can used in different healthcare, financing, as well as in travel and transportation. So these things AI can be used in biomedical, healthcare, so in the financial. So this AI which is integrated with cognitive science, not only single AI. So that is the thing we need to discuss. Now, coming to artificial intelligence, which mimics the human brain. Artificial intelligence is a area or subject. Nowadays, it is a trending area. So where we can mimics the human brain with artificial technology. where it simulates human intelligence in machines. The focused areas in artificial intelligence is machine learning, problem solving, or optimization of problems. Now, coming to linguistics. Linguistics is a subject which deals with communication, language. So it studies about language and communication. The main focus area in linguistics is how humans are using syntax, semantics, and how they are understanding the language. This is regarding linguistics. Now coming to philosophy, which involved in cognitive science. Philosophy is the subject which studies mind, knowledge, and reasoning. We study about mind, knowledge, and reasoning. The main focus areas of philosophy is consciousness and logic. The main focused areas in philosophy will be consciousness and logic. So what is the need for interdisciplinary? What is the need? Why interdisciplinary is required? The reason for interdisciplinary is one particular person, if you study about psychology, means is studying about the behavior of a particular person. So if you want to know the behavior of that particular person, you need to acquire the data. How you are going to acquire? By using some devices, or you need to take some screenshots, or you need to record his videos. So in that only you can scientifically prove his behavior. So in neuroscience, if you want to study about brain, then the main field required is neuroscience, obviously. But if you want to develop one application, not only neuroscience cannot help. You need the help of AI. You need the help of his cognitive levels and cognitive memory, attention. These things you need to acquire. So that is the main purpose we need to integrate. AI is a technology where we heavily depend on computation or classification, feature extraction. These are the things need to do in AI. So together we can complete understanding of cognitive science, as well as we can solve real-time problems. We can solve real-time problems. Example. Let us take one example. Why interdisciplinary? Face recognition system. We have one system that is called face recognition system. So in the face recognition system, we need psychology to understand the perception of that particular human, and we need neuroscience is brain signals. We need face AI, face recognition system, as well as philosophy to identity, whether that particular face belongs to that person or not. So even though it is one problem of face recognition, like when we are purchasing something or when we are taking some images, so usually in the authentication process we use face recognition system. It is a complex thing, so you can something using deepfake also people are doing. So that's what, to provide more security, we need to integrate this neuroscience as well as psychology into that particular face recognition system. So we can build one application which cannot be uh, misused, or which cannot be uh, insecure. So that purpose we have to integrate all these subjects. Now, coming to the applications, what are the applications of cognitive science in engineering? So, artificial intelligence, brain-computer interface, human-computer interface, not only these fields, there are a lot of fields, just we are giving some few fields. So, coming to business applications of cognitive science, decision making, as well as in consumer behavior. So cognitive science combines multiple disciplines to understand human intelligence. Cognitive science combines multiple disciplines to understand human intelligence. Now, coming to the interdisciplinary real-time projects. So now we will discuss, by using this cognitive science interdisciplinary subjects, what are the real-time projects we can develop? That we will discuss now. So let us take smartphone system. Smartphone face unlock system. So if you want to unlock your phone, so if you show your face only, it should unlock. So if you use then one simple face recognition only, okay, if you take one frame and video frame, then if it will unlock, there is a problem. Anyone can hack that and the security is less. So because of that, you need to integrate multiple things or multiple subject areas, that is interdisciplinary subject areas, into that particular applications. Like psychology, it identifies face perception. The one is neuroscience, which process brain face. AI, which develop face recognition algorithm. Philosophy subject, which can be used to identity verification. So that means we are going to, how we are going to identify the face of a particular person based on the memory, based on the data. If that particular person is this is the particular person. How you are going to identify? Based on the memory, if in the previous record, according to the previous records only. So that is the philosophy, how usually humans will store that particular data. This theory will be defined. That is called as identity verification. So here, to unlock this particular mobile phone, here using AI as well as using psychology as well as neuroscience, so which recognize your face using AI, brain inspired processing as well as human perception. So based on this, you are going to take this particular face values, then you can identify that particular person. So coming to real life applications. So the real life applications will be, we can use this particular face recognition system in mobile security, banking authentication, smart attendance system. In the university, we can use this as a smart attendance system. Now, here, emotion detection system. Coming to emotion detection system, here, there are this particular person is happy or sad or fear or neutral. We need to identify. Why? Because nowadays mental problems as well as psychological issues of children as well as adults as plays a vital role in the society. So we need to identify the particular emotion. We need to understand his history of emotions. Then further, we need the interdisciplinary subjects, which is deals with neuroscience, psychology, AI, which is used for emotion classifications. So classification of a signals. Then engineering, where easy hardware is required, that is to acquire the brain signals. So in this, here one particular person, when one video when he is watching, so when he is sad, when he's simply watching sad videos, then our happy videos are neutral or fear. So we will capture this particular data using EEG or and with the eye data with eye tracker. Then we are going to combine this data, then can give it to, we will use some future techniques, class we can as well as eye movement features, then we can give it to some artificial neural networks or deep neural networks, then we can classify whether is happy, sad, or neutral. These things we can classify. So the real life examples of emotion detection, which integrates different subjects like neuroscience and psychology as well as AI. So coming to real life applications, which can be used in mental health monitoring, gaming, healthcare, as well as in brain-computer interfaces. Now, coming to assistant devices, coming to the voice assistant devices, which we really used in regular lives. So like Alexa, Siri, and Google Assistant, like that, we have different products in the market. So here, these are the applications, real-time applications of cognitive science, where we use linguistics, that means language understanding, where AI, which can be used in speech processing, psychology, where user interaction, as well as neuroscience, which can give speech recognition or speech perception. These things, like Amazon already developed one product, that is Alexa. Google, it is having one assistant. So Microsoft is Cortana. Apple, we have Siri. Samsung, we have Bixby. So these are the different applications we have in the market available, which can be used as a voice assistant devices, where by using it identify our speech and they will solve our problems, like switching off the fan or switching off the bulb or some anything. So like that, it will solve our real-time problems. Voice assistants understand human speech, then it processes language and respond intelligently. So these are called voice assistants. So the applications, coming to the real-time applications, we can use it in smart homes, customer service, as well as in mobile assistants. Now, coming to another applications, that is self-driving car. Self-driving car, where we need the different subjects called AI, psychology, neuroscience, engineering. So in self-driving cars, these are the parts of the self-driving car. One is LiDAR, as well as GPS. We have camera, computer, wheel encoders, as well as radars. By using these things, we can develop self-driving cars. It is not only a single subject, it is an interdisciplinary subjects, where different subjects are involved based on psychology, decision making. It will take AI, object detection, neuroscience, visual perception, engineering like radars, LiDAR, GPS, autonomous automation, systems. So it is not only the subject. So because of that, cognitive science, which involves multiple subjects. Now coming to another applications of interdisciplinary, that is prosthetic hand, which is inspired with, so where this brain, we are going to acquire the signals through EEG, then we are going to mimic these brain signals in the computer, as well as can inspire this prosthetic hand. So this, based on the brain signals, it will control the application. Your hand will be moving. So the fields involved in this subject is neuroscience, that is neural signals, engineering, which is robotic arm, AIC, signal interpretation, psychology, where motor control. So these are the subjects involved. So where in this brain signals, the prosthetic hand, where brain signals are used to control robotic hand for disabled patients. So one particular person will wear it, which is having some hand movement problem, will wear the hand, you wear the EEG cap. Then based on his intention signals, whether we have to move left or right, or whether we have to fold or something like, so whether we want to pick the object or whether we want to hold that or lifting. So based on that, here this hand will be moving. So here, this is the prosthetic hand. So with the coming to real life applications, which can be used in rehabilitation, assistive technology, healthcare, robotics. So the final conclusion of this topic is, here cognitive science is not only a single subject. By combining different multiple subjects like engineering, AI, and neuroscience, as well as psychology, so we can develop different real-time applications. Thank you.